Welcome back. I'm joined by Championship correspondent Pascal Lemaire to preview the final game of the season for Charlton and Bournemouth. Pascal, Stockley Wayside, all but in the Premier League.
Yeah, well, they are in the Premier League. There's no way that Middlesbrough are going to win 20-0, or Charlton are going to win 20-0 here, and Middlesbrough are going to overturn, any sort of goal difference. They are in the Premier League for the first time in their history, which is just an incredible achievement for them. They're a small club, 12,000 seater stadium, but the job, Eddie Howe's done is fantastic. Some people were sort of, they put a bit of a downer on it, saying they do have a Russian, millionaire, or I don't think he's a billionaire, but bankrolling them. They have made some big money moves. Look at Callum Wilson. The amount of money I saw yesterday, the amount of money that Cardiff are going to get for the Kenwyne Jones loan signing. I think they're going to get about 600,000 from a loan signing, and he's only played, I think it's like a couple of games, a couple of substitute appearances he's made. So they forked out a lot of money for a loan signing. He hasn't done anything, which shows they do have fairly deep pockets, but it shouldn't take anything away from the achievement they've done. A lot of the players they've got, you look across their defence especially, none of them are big money players. Ardsborough in goal, he's got quite a good pedigree, but the back four, they've all been with Bournemouth for a few years now. Elsewhere in midfield, you look at the likes of Ritchie, he didn't cost them too much. Mark Pugh on the left, Servan and Arthur, both fairly solid. I mean, up front, they've spent a little bit of money up there. That's Morgan and Wilson, but the job that Eddie Howe's done, he's got all these players, but the football that he makes them play is just electrifying. They're by far the best football team in the league. Eddie Howe should win Manager of the Season in the Championship. He's been brilliant the way he makes it play. 95 goals, which is 5 more than Watford, who are the team above them. Obviously, them and Watford, there is a bit to play for this weekend. Who's going to win the league? 1 point separates them at the moment. Bournemouth with a better goal difference, so all they need to do is better Watford's result. But you expect Watford at home, they're at home. They're big confirmers of motor. You expect them to win their games. Bournemouth might have to settle for second place, but I don't think they'll care that they don't win the league. They might have been arguably the best team in the league in terms of footballing style, and like I said, 95 goals. And the thing is, only Middlesbrough have got a better defence than them as well, so it's not all about the goals. There's only one team who've conceded fewer than them, so overall, best goal difference, most goals scored, best football, bar a few sort of iffy patches here and there. They've been the best team in the league for me. Fully deserve to go up, and it'd be interesting to see how they do next season, because I say small club, but Eddie Howe, certainly one of the brightest young managers in the game, still very young, 34, 35 I think he is, and the job he's done is brilliant. You look at their overall form, the way they finished the season, unbeaten in 12, 8 of those being wins as well, so they've really finished the season on a high, and I have to congratulate them. They've done absolutely fantastic the football they played, and good luck to them next season.
Excellent season for Bournemouth. Moving to Charlton, been a decent season, sitting in 10th at the moment.
It certainly has been. You look at the job. They started the season, so many draws. They had the longest unbeaten start out of anyone, but a lot of those were board draws, and the job that Bob Peters was doing there was sort of fairly safe, but not very exciting at all. Guy Luzon came in. He didn't start very well his time in charge, but since then, since about January, February time, he sort of had a few good results. They're up to 10th in the table. They can't finish any higher than 10th. I think Blackburn are 4 poins ahead of them in the table as it stands. So can't finish any higher than 10th. But a top 10 finish for a side that last season was 18th on 51 points. They've already got 60 this season, so they've got 9 more than last season. If they win here, which is unlikely against Bournemouth, but if they do win here, that'd be 63, which that'll make it 12 points better off than last season. So it's certainly very impressive, and a 10th place finish is decent. Last time out, they went to Birmingham. One of the sides in there, in the mid-table with them. Lost 1-0 there, a bit of a disappointing result. Just Lloyd Dyer's goal. It was a decent finish from him, but that was a disappointing result. They were 4 unbeaten going into that game, 3 draws and a win. So it's hardly been a great end to the season for them, but if they can finish the season in 10th, it'd be a great finishing place for them, considering where they were last season. And this season, I thought coming into this season they would be one of the sides, battling down there in the relegation scrap, but they've proved me wrong, and a very, very solid campaign.
So Bournemouth aren't going to go up this weekend. Needs to be a 20-goal swing in there somewhere. Can you see this game contributing to that in any way? Or?
Not at all. No, it's never happening. Bournemouth, you saw the celebrations on Monday night. They know they're up. You see the chairman, he was being hilarious on TV, and all the players. They know they're promoted, and I think they'll go out with a bang here. They've scored goals all season long. I think they'll get 3 more here. I'm going to go for a 3-1 win.
Of course, we're going for a 3-1 Bournemouth win.